Well, that's just a matter of pure luck because I've been flaunting it all over fucking the demon realm for several days now. So really, I'm kind of asking for it. I'm just saying.
You haven't done the Andy Dufresne thing.
Andy Dufresne. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, I can't remember specifically.
Uh,
Shawshank. I
yeah.
know. Yeah, yeah. But what is the Andy Dufresne thing?
Uh,
Just getting raped?
yeah. I remember.
Okay.
You apparently you knew it because a long time ago you were doing Blog TV and that one guy Jordan, you called him on some bullshit. He said you'd been through so much bullshit with him and you just completely pwned him with that one video about the chocolate cake and all that.
Oh yeah,
And then in the Blog TV, he says you said he had said to someone else, "Oh, who's Sarahan? Never heard of him." And I said, for him to say who's Sarahan is like Andy Dufresne saying who's Boggs.
yeah. Nice. Yeah, poor Jordan. I just remember that somebody had made. I can't fucking remember who. Yeah, I do. One guy, Matt O'Neill, had made that song about it, about that video.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, which was fucking hilarious. I'd forgotten about that song. So.
Yeah, Matt was fucking talented.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, by the way, before we explore, we have an item in our inventory.
Oh, yeah, what did I get?
An incubus draft dropped by that incubus we beat up. You beat up.
Oh.
The cork top flask swishes with a slimy-looking off-white fluid, purported to give incubi-like powers. A stylized picture of a humanoid with a huge penis is etched into the glass.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to drink it? Or
so it sounds like about like some kind of like liquid Viagra thing going on here. Let's. I like to conserve my resources, so let's just hold on to it for a little while.
Just so you know, we're playing this Iron Man style. We'll save, but there's no save scumming. No matter what happens to you, it stays.
Okay.
All right, so.
All right, yeah. We're exploring now, and let's see where to. I think I've had enough forest action for a while. Let's check out the desert.
Okay.
Let's head to the desert.
The merciless sand, blah, blah, blah. There's a small city in the distance, ringed in sandstone walls. Do you investigate the city in the distance?
Absolutely.
All right, now there's going to be walls of text here. You slog through the shifting sands for a long time. It's not a mirage. A female gray fox. Excuse me. So you arrive at the city. The entrance is guarded by a female gray fox who's more busy sipping on something from a bottle than watching the desert. She drops the bottle, pulls out a halberd much longer than she is tall. What is your business in the city of Teladre? You shrug and explain you know nothing about the town. She says no sudden moves. Deciding you've nothing to lose by complying, you stand there. A large-chested centaurus emerges from a smaller door cut in the gate, holding a massive bow. What's the problem? Or a demon make it through the barrier? Let's see.
Fucking centaurus. I've got to think about centaurs. I fucking hate them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
See, horses.
But the big-titted centauress gets a pass, obviously.
Yeah.
But under normal circumstances, no centaurs.
I don't think so, Edrin. He's something else. We should use the crystal and see if he's fit to be allowed entry. Hold still, this will do no harm. You've yet to be ruined by the demonic taint that suffuses the land of Marith. You may enter our city and find safety here, only so long as the Covenant's white magic protects us from the demon's lapdogs. Would you like a tour of the city? You nod. Okay, so we got into the city. That was easy. Okay.
You know what would be great? I was thinking, like, while you're reading this, I should just have this queued up on my computer so like a telemarketer calls, I can just read a random passage from this game. Like the one you just did, about the demonic taint, and just read that and just wait for their reaction.
You get calls from telemarketers?
Yeah, every now and then.
Why don't you get on the do not call list?
Oh, dude, yeah, I have.
That was the greatest That was the greatest legislative accomplishment of that administration, and you're not even on it.
Yeah, well, I was, and then I got a new phone company, so I switched my number, and then I haven't gotten around to it yet. So now I get the occasional telemarketer, and mostly charitable organizations wanting donations. I'm a little nicer to them, but not really. But Typically, I don't answer, but I fucking hate the sound of my phone ringing if it's
I
not
know.
necessary.
Same thing here. Same thing here. It's like, you know what? I had shit to do, phone. Fuck off.
Right? Yeah. You're always too busy for that. Always. Okay.
I knew someone. There was that Zelda game where the fairy is like hovering around you. I forget it's one of the N64 Zeldas, and it's like, hey, listen. Somebody replaced their ringtone with that.
Oh
So
shit.
their cell phone's like, hey, and it vibrates at the same. Hey, listen.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny the first time. Then you're like, okay, dude, turn your phone off.
Yeah, well, that's everybody. So it's like if you have a friend that has like a text alert that's really fucking annoying and it goes off all day long.
I knew someone else. He had his ringtone was set to go out only once, and it was Anton Chigurh. Call it, friendo.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Oh shit.
Okay, you see, about 2 decades back, the demons were chewing their way through every settlement and civilization. So the Covenant, blah blah blah, set up a barrier. They hit us in the desert with their magic. They can't corrupt what they can't find. The two of you find yourself in the center of a busy intersection. She points out her favorite pub, the Wet Bitch.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite pub too. Definitely.
With how things are, we've all gotten a lot more comfortable with our sexuality. I hope it doesn't bother you. Well,
Well, I don't think that will bother me as much as the other shit that's happened so far. So yeah, we're fine here.
further bit on, you're shown a piercing parlor, another favorite of Erda's. Some other stuff.
Like
She wraps up the tour. Okay, gotta go. Be good and stay out of trouble, alright? Before you can answer, she's taken off the bus, stopping by the drink. Stranger, her departure was rather sudden. Okay, so we're in the city now.
A nice city. Okay.
So where do you want to go?
Okay. Oh wow. Now we've got all kinds of shit to do. We're gonna go ahead and avoid the gym. That sounds like a lot of work. Let's check out this tower. Let's give the tower a look.
Tower. Make your way to the largest fixture of the city, the impressive tower in the center. Okay.
That's why it got my attention. Big giant fucking tower in the middle of the city. Let's go see what's up there.
Yeah. The front entry appears to be fairly heavily guarded. Blah, 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 blah. No. Wow. Okay, you open the door. A single room takes up the entirety of the space on the first floor. Scrolls and books litter the surfaces of the tables. Stacks of books sit next to a person sitting here. And I'm sorry, he says with a voice so weary you're surprised he doesn't fall over face first on exerting himself by speaking. The library is not presently open to visitors due to defacement and vandalism. Wait, sorry.
Yeah. You got to get that line in front of
it. The library is not presently open due to visitors due to defacement and... He pauses, looking at a book next to him covered in an off-white crust. Vandalism. Yeah, that's the Clinton Library here in Tel Adre.
Nice. That's why we need that rim shot fucking soundbite. That's what we need. Oh, wow.
Anyway, I'm afraid there is at present no estimate as when we will reopen. No other members of the Covenant are presently able to devote the time to inspect and record the extent of all the damages. Blah, 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 blah. This guy's talking about himself. Okay.
It's like I'm reading a Stephen King novel.
Yeah. Talk a law.
That was actually a really good one.
Thaddeus Quinn, the monolith of bone. What? Okay, so that's...
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some shit going on here.
Yeah, his... Okay, so we met a guy named Thaddeus. If you do not have any business with me or members of the Covenant, I shall have to ask you to depart. We are not a free-range tower.
A free-range tower. Okay.
We can study, or we can ask if he's okay. Or we can just leave.
Nah. Let's study. Studying sounds good. Because he wants me to leave. So my inclination is to not leave and just study.
Okay, so he says, no, you can't study.
Oh, you cunt. See, he's kicking me. All right, let's get the fuck out of
My name is Thaddeus. This is not a library.
Excellent.
Fine.
I'd love to meet a guy with that accent whose name was actually Thaddeus. That would make me Okay, here we go. We are back to
Well,
that.
it's funny. That reminds me of another scene from The Office where what is it, Kelly? She's like,
Yeah.
my middle name is my middle name is Rapinder, and I hate it. I love to
Right?
see
Yeah.
like a lot of people from India and China when they come here, they'll be like Jim Wong or Paul Rabindranath. You know what I mean? I'd
Right.
love to see someone who's like, well, we need to pick a Western nickname for our son so he will not stand out and be ostracized from his community. We would call him Thaddeus.
That is. Yeah. Way to go, buddy. Oh, shit.
Thaddeus Rabindranath.
I'd always assumed that a guy named Thaddeus was just involved in a diabolical plan of some kind. I was like, "What are you up to, motherfucker?" He'd be like, "I'm not a terrorist." Well, that's not what I was thinking at all. So
Yeah.
I was thinking something completely different.
More like
all
a
right.
James Bond
Something
villain.
like more intricate and fucking well thought out, not just like blowing yourself up in front of a Kmart. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go to the bar. Let's have us a drink. Sounds good.
Okay, the interior of the wet bitch is far different than the mental picture. It looks like a normal tavern. Blah blah blah. The patrons all seem to be dressed and interact like normal people. If normal
No
people.
bartender, free beer.
Okay, so there's a bunch of furries in here, basically.
Whitehead.
Edrin, the Centaurus you met at the gate, is sitting down here. It doesn't look like there's a bartender working at the moment. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, here's curious-looking, mostly human girl with form of moderate G cups,
Yeah,
trembling
they're
at every
manageable
breath.
G cups.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we can talk to the centaur or the cat, or leave.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, cat.
Okay. You approach the burdened woman, hailing her politely. What can I do you for? That's probably a common greeting here. Up for a bit of the brew, perhaps. Is she like Scottish or something?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do the Celtic accent, so don't worry.
Your fucking Indian guy was good though. You should just stick to that. Like every character is Indian miraculously, and that'd be good enough.
What can I do for you? I actually been studying a little bit of Hindi. It's like after Chinese and Japanese, it's fucking like easy.
Really?
Yeah. As you watch, a small droplet of cloudy liquid forms at her engorged teat and splashes into the growing puddle under the. Okay, so she's lactating beer.
Oh, that's fantastic news. This is the best thing that happened to me since I got here. So.
I think you found the future Mrs. Sarah.
Yeah. You ain't lying. That would be lovely. I can't remember what it was from. But somebody had, somebody was like really, really just obsessed with their girlfriend, and the other character asked him like, "What is her deal? Does she have like fucking beer flavored tits or what?" And that's what that fucking shit reminded me of. She had beer flavored nipples. That's what it was.
And then someone overheard the conversation, quickly wrote it down, ran home, and made this game.
Right? Yeah. Wow. That is all the inspiration they required. That's pretty fucking good.
Black cat beer, 2 bits of glass. Get it quick, for it's going fast. Just treat me gentle, or you're in for a slap. And no, you can't have it straight from the tap.
Oh. Well, let's get the fuck out of here then.
I don't know. She's a poet in addition to everything else.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Talk. Let's talk.
Get beer or leave. We'll talk. Okay. So, yes, the cat girl. Tell her about her past. Unfortunately, she tells you, and now we have like a wall of fucking text here.
For just a brief moment, I thought it actually said, "Unfortunately, she tells you." That would have been brilliant. That would have been fucking great. I thought she was going to give me the short version. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is what would really happen, though. Be like, so why don't you tell me about yourself? And then I'd just be thinking about like anything but what she was talking about. It's like the fucking the Dave Chappelle sketch where he's thinking about just random shit while the guy's trying to pitch him a movie idea, and he's dirty diapers, NASCAR race, unicorns. Yeah, it's just fucking completely random thoughts. All right, let's see.
So she was exploring. She ate some whiskered fruit, and then she so that's something about that turned her into a cat and gave her the beer beer lactation curse.
Curse. Interesting choice of word there.
Condition.
Okay. I like how shrugging does something impressive. It does impressive things to her cleavage somehow.
Okay, so beer's good, blah blah blah. She trails off. This whoever this is, the fact that she's just like blah blah blah. The person who made this game writes women very well. It's like because you're like, oh shit, why did I ask an open-ended question of something? You remember As Good as It Gets, where she's like,
yeah.
How do you write women so well? I think of a man and I take away reason and accountability.
Right. Yeah, the guy with absolutely no filter. That guy was fucking great. And they picked the perfect actor to do that.
Yeah.
It was great in that movie.
All right, so she tells us her life story. We don't really care. We can either get beer or we can leave.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
I feel like if I have a beer, I might have to listen to another story.
Yeah, I thought it was more like you just didn't want to drink anything. I mean, it's funny in these Hindi phrase books because I told you just a minute ago I was learning it. It's like over and over again. They're like, don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. You know the water? Don't drink it. Don't seriously. Okay, if bottled water is okay, don't drink water at the tap. If you ask for a drink, no matter what, even if it's like got a high alcohol proof content, make sure you get it without ice. Everything neat. Ice cubes come from the tap. Don't drink the water. I thought,
wow,
damn,
really? Jesus. All right, no water. Got it. Check.
So I figure if that applies to Gujarat, it probably applies to Teladri as well. There's probably all kinds of cursed shit in the fucking tap water.
Yeah, I would imagine.
We should have just bought from, when we went to the Demon Realm. We should have just brought like a bunch of, Evian or some shit.
Yeah, no shit. All right, let's see here. We're at camp. I can't rest or anything or meditate at the moment. I don't really need to, though.
So, by the way, the city's been added to your places now, so we can go straight there anytime. Or we can explore more terrain.
Killer. Let's go explore.
Okay.
All right. This time, lake. Let's go back to the meth joint.
All right.
It's cooking.
Instead, we just go on a walk,
Feels
get a little bit of speed.
Even faster next time, a little speed. Okay. Let's give another woods walk a whirl here.
Oh, okay. Right. A goblin saunters out of the bushes with a dangerous glint in her eyes.
Time to get fucked, stud. Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of she-goblins running around. Level 1, so so she just attacks for no reason.
All right, well, let's. I guess we're just gonna beat the shit out of her then. So let's tease her though. Let's see what happens when you tease them. What's that do? More aroused. Okay, let's tease her and then beat the shit out of her. That sounds like a fucking plan right there.
Okay.
You slap your hand-filling ass. Wow. Okay. Goblin definitely seems to be enjoying the show. What's the 6.3 over there?
This is okay. You know how the incubus was raising the lust during that one fight. That's basically the lust. Okay, it raises their lust. If it gets up to 100, then they lose the fight.
And swings her arm, flinging a wave of fluid at you. The red fluids hit you and instantly soak into your skin, disappearing. Your skin flushes and you feel warm. Oh no. Oh no.
So she basically used her own variation of the tease attack, which is the lust damage.
Got it. Okay, well, let's just attack her. Let's get into that. I don't think I have any spells or anything.
You do 11, and then she throws a poison. So now you're poisoned. Oh, see, so we're going to take a damage over time.
Yeah.
Okay, with that one hit, now she's down to 85%, so want to just keep attacking?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Oh, you hit a crit, 25.
Nice.
And she uses
putting on a show and jiggling her heart-shaped ass at you. That's not going to work, bitch. Yeah, no.
All right. She's down to about half. Attack again?
Absolutely. Yeah.
12. Why not? Okay. Keep attacking. Boom. Hits another lust potion. 79%, so this is going to be close.
Wow. Holy shit. So what happens if I get to 100?
You lose the fight.
Oh, that's fucked. Yeah. Well, she's got 17% left. Yeah, I think I can. Let's go ahead and risk it. I think I can kill her.